If you think the only way to eat healthy and lose weight and look younger nowadays is these so-called superfoods like Greek yogurt, kale, or acai berries, you probably never heard of the holy village of Kumjong. It's a small community tucked in the Tibetan mountains, and the inhabitants are among the healthiest people on earth. Rates of cancer, heart disease, and diabetes, some of the biggest killers in the Western world, are now incredibly low. And unlike in the United States, obesity rates are almost non-existent. Now, you may believe that this is because they are malnourished or struggling for food, which is what I thought originally too. But you wouldn't believe the energy that these people have. They smile at you when you walk past and hike up and down the demanding mountain passes of the region every single day. What I discovered was that these people in the village of Kumjong didn't owe their health and vitality to genetics, the fact that they grew up in the mountains, or anything like that. Because in this region, there's an amazing ancient food that villagers call the tree of immortality. In other regions, it's known as the never die tree. This food could be the key for you too. Lose weight and slim down effortlessly, smooth out the skin's wrinkles and rejuvenate your hair so you can look younger. And you can have the energy to go through work and still have the time at the end of the day to live the life that you've always strived for. Because when I looked into the nutrition facts of this supposed tree of immortality, I was astounded. In just 3.5 ounces of the leaves, it contains 9 times the protein of yogurt, 10 times the vitamin A of carrots, 15 times the potassium of bananas, 17 times the calcium of milk, and 12 times the vitamin C of oranges, 25 times the iron of spinach, and no wonder these people were so healthy. This ancient secret is probably something you've never heard of, and in a moment I'm going to share with you exactly what it is. And as incredible as this is, we've scoured the globe to find 10 more ancient food secrets just like this one. Believe it or not, when it comes to your health, each of these foods is head and shoulders above the normal superfoods you've heard around in the modern world, including kale. Let's start with this food I showed you earlier, the Pacific Fat Loss Secret. And to understand how this food is so powerful at reducing fats, I must first ask you a question. Why is losing weight so hard for most people? In theory, shouldn't it be simple? Just eat less and exercise more, they say. But if you've tried running until your knees hurt, if you tried to cut back to just 1,200 calories a day like a lot of my clients have, you know there's one force almost always more powerful than human willpower: hunger. When your body isn't getting the nutrients it needs, it goes into panic mode and screams at your brain, "Food, food, I need food!" Hunger is almost impossible to override because it's been programmed into you for millions and millions of years of biology. And if you've ever ended up cheating on a diet with an epic chocolate cake pizza binge, then you probably know what I'm talking about. But hey, don't get angry at your body for doing this. It's only trying to keep you alive. Back in the hunter-gatherer days, binging was great because you never knew when you were going to eat again. Nowadays, however, there's plenty of food available, and if hunger is making you eat more than you should, how do you turn off the signal? It all comes down to not how much you eat, but what you eat. Which is why I wanted to show you this superfood that grows in the waters of the Pacific Ocean. It's the algae called spirulina. And this superfood will make hunger cravings all but disappear. Take just a tiny spoonful of it, and you'll find that the volume being turned down on that nagging voice, that hunger that's inside plaguing your stomach. Of course, you'll still want to keep eating a healthy amount of food. You'll just find yourself eating a little bit less each and every day. But even small bricks build big houses. If you're consistent, you'll be surprised at how quickly that adds up. Because here at Organifi, we don't believe in starving the body. We believe in losing weight the natural, healthy way by feeding your body the right nutrients. And that's why we picked spirulina as the superfood that we wanted to show you. Because this amazing algae is actually one of the most nutritionally dense foods ever known to man. You see, although spirulina is completely vegan, it is packed with protein. Just 1 tablespoon, about 20 calories worth, carries 4 grams of high quality, complete protein. Now that's about as much as an entire egg. I think I'd rather have spirulina. And if you haven't heard, protein satiates your stomach, making you feel full sooner in the meal. That same tablespoon is full of vitamin E, manganese, calcium, zinc, iron, copper, and other essential nutrients that rev up your metabolism like a souped-up car engine. You know what you get when you add supercharged metabolism to amazing nutrition and subtract hunger and cravings? Rapid, steady weight loss. Want proof? Claude is just getting started with Organifi and has already been able to shed 10 pounds. Incredible. And Christine lost another 27 pounds in 3 months with our system. I'm also going to show you exactly how I whip up my metabolism revving morning drink. It's kind of amazing, if I do say so myself. The recipe takes just 7 seconds, and it's something you can do right in the morning to encourage your body to burn more calories during the day without doing anything else. And I'll show you that in just a couple minutes from now. First, however, let me ask you a question. Have you seen this? This is an Asian herb called ashwagandha, and it can make your skin, your hair, your nails look younger. Wondering how it does this? Well, have you ever heard that stress will give you gray hairs and even cause your hair to fall out? Your hair is actually produced by your skin, and your skin is very sensitive to stress. Constant stress floods your body with a hormone called cortisol, which irritates and inflames your skin, leaving it looking wrinkled and aged. Recently, scientists involved in a peer-reviewed clinical study separated 2 groups of people into a group that took ashwagandha and a group that didn't. They tried to keep as much about the 2 groups as the same as possible, including their diet. After 60 days, blood tests were drawn, and the group that took ashwagandha had 27.9% less cortisol in their blood than the group that didn't. In other words, ashwagandha actually decreased their stress levels of the people that took it. Less cortisol means less stress, and less stress means less damage to your skin. And that's not all. Ashwagandha is also packed full of special compounds called steroidal alkaloids that may actually help your skin in the signs of aging. You know, like the dark spots, the blemishes, the fine lines, and the wrinkles. The result? Younger, smoother, healthier looking skin. And yes, ashwagandha will give you that healthier, fuller hair as well. After all, your hair is part of your skin. Just check out what these people are saying after taking ashwagandha. I was skittish, but I am a true believer now. I've been drinking Organifi every day for almost 3 weeks. My skin is smoother and my hair looks shinier. It's only been 2 months and I already feel more energetic and happy. My skin looks younger and I'm sleeping better than I have in years. Thank you, Organifi. You're making my 58th year the healthiest one yet. That's cool. That's why we included ashwagandha on our list of superfoods, healthier than kale. At this point, you may be thinking, boy, spirulina and ashwagandha sounds like the bee's knees. But how do you take them? Where do I get some? Exactly how much do I need? And these are all great questions, all of which I'll answer in just a moment. But before that, however, really quickly, let me ask you this. Do you drink coffee? Listen to this. Over 205 million Americans do. And if you're one of them, you'll want to listen closely. Because while the caffeine in coffee can wake you up and give you energy, you're probably aware that it has these negative side effects as well. Withdrawal headaches, nervousness, insomnia, upset stomach, even a fast heartbeat. These are all well-documented side effects confirmed by the scientific institutions like the Mayo Clinic. And then there was your coffee breath. Ew. So is there a way to get the same benefits of coffee without all the negatives? You bet there is. And the key is this little plant right here. Zen Buddhist monks used to brew this and drink this before they meditated because of its powerful effect on the mind. It's called matcha tea, and taking it can give you as much mental clarity and focus as a cup of coffee, but without the damaging effects of caffeine. In fact, matcha is actually far healthier for you than coffee because it has a special compound called L-theanine in it. L-theanine is almost exactly like caffeine, except without all the negative side effects. No nervous jitters, no anxiety, and no caffeine crash afterwards. Just pure, focused energy. According to a 2008 prominent peer-reviewed journal of clinical nutrition, L-theanine significantly increases activity in the alpha frequency band, which indicates that it relaxes the mind without inducing drowsiness. L-theanine, at realistic dietary levels, has a significant effect on the general state of mental alertness and arousal. Think about what you could accomplish during the day if you had more longer-lasting energy, more work, more chores, and at the end of the day, more time for yourself. That's why we suggest that you have some matcha tea in the morning instead of coffee, because although they're a little bit similar in the fact that they give you energy, albeit a different kind of energy, there's one area they're absolutely different, and that is matcha is packed with antioxidants. If I had to guess, if you've been watching this video presentation until now, you're probably someone who cares about their health as much as I do. So I'd wager to guess that you've probably heard the word antioxidants before, and you know that they prevent disease and fight dangerous free radicals in your body. Coffee doesn't have a whole lot of antioxidants inside, but like I said, matcha tea sure does. In fact, it has about 17 times as many antioxidants as blueberries and about 125 times as spinach. Just look for yourself. Are you beginning to see why we love matcha tea so much? And in addition to all of this, that's why matcha tea was a no-brainer for our list of superfoods healthier than kale. Now, I promised you I was going to show you how I whip up my metabolism revving morning drink, which includes an orange-colored root that lets you eat sweets and still be healthy. Just eat a tiny scoop of it with sugary food and your body stores less of that sugar as fat. And don't worry, it's not carrots, and it's not sweet potatoes either. First, however, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Drew Canoli, the founder of Organifi and the CEO of FitLife TV. Most people know me as this weird juicing guy that they saw on Reader's Digest or Los Angeles Times or perhaps on NBC. And I don't really care a whole lot about all that though. See, I love cool fruits, vegetables, and herbs that make your body healthy. And I love showing these foods to people just like you who care about their health so that they can look and feel younger. But my journey started before all of that when I was 35 pounds overweight and I was constantly tired. I worked a finance job, slumped over a computer all day. And because I was so exhausted all the time, I didn't have the time or energy to eat the right foods every day. So I stuffed my face with things like French fries, potato chips, and ice cream. I put on more and more weight, and worse, when I tried to lose it, it wouldn't come off, no matter what I tried. I tried the low-fat diet foods. I tried cutting calories. I tried exercising a lot, but I just ended up eating more. Nothing worked. I felt helpless. I thought, I guess gaining weight is the result of me getting older and my metabolism slowing down. And even though I was desperate for a solution, I was not going to shell out money for liposuction or anything like that. I felt like there wasn't a whole lot I could do.
That all changed one day when a friend of mine handed me this. It was a glass of this weird looking juice. And you guessed it, it was filled with superfoods, like the 11 that I'm sharing with you today. Spirulina, ashwagandha, matcha, green tea, and more. And in a few short months, my life completely changed. I not only lost the weight, but I got my energy back. I felt alive and I felt awake again. My stress levels were at an all-time low, and the 35 pounds melted almost effortlessly off my body.
Even after a long, hard day at work, I still was humming with energy, ready to hit the gym, meet up with friends, get my errands done. In other words, for the first time, I was actually living my life. Instead of being so tired after work that all I wanted to do was surrender on my couch for another night of Netflix, most of all, I felt happy. I felt young again. My friends even noticed and commented on how much better and more confident I actually looked. I realized something I still stand by today. And it's something that every single one of our 2.1 million fans stand by as well. Change your health, change your life. Health is just so important. And without it, it's really hard to enjoy things like family and vacation. So after that, I made it my mission to bring the same total life transformation to as many people as I can. My mission right now is to help 1 billion people worldwide. And between Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, we're currently at about 2.1 million followers. As you can see, we've got a ways to go, which really gets me fired up. Because I love seeing how happy people get when their bodies transform so quickly and so easily right in front of their own eyes. And not just their physical appearance, but their mental, spiritual health too. They have more youthful energy, bigger smiles, and a zest of life that they hadn't felt in a very long time. See, if you found it difficult to lose weight or consistently eat the right foods, you're not alone. It's hard enough to work an exhausting job, make dinner for your kids, and keep your house clean. But on top of all that, you've got pressure from society to stay fit, look good, and to be there for your spouse. With all this pressure, who wants to clean up this every time they make a smoothie or eat vegetables? If you've got two thumbs like me, every time you use a blender, this happens. Okay, maybe it's not that bad, but you do have to buy the right fruits and veggies and wash them and chop them up and clean up after. That's why today I want to show you something that's not for society, not for your spouse, not for your parents, or even for your kids. It's for you.
I'm about to show you the 7-second green spoon trick you can do every single morning, every single day, to force your body to burn more calories throughout the day. And people kept asking me for a solution that was faster, easier, and simpler. So I thought, what if all you had to do to supercharge your metabolism so you could melt the belly fat, fill your body with vitamins and minerals so your skin looks younger, and eat the healthiest foods on the planet so that you have a natural, long-lasting energy every single day, all day long, was this. Mixing up a cup and drinking it. Our goal in making this green juice was simple. We wanted you to be able to have the 11 of the world's healthiest superfoods in just 7 seconds of work. You've already heard about them, right? Spirulina, the protein-packed craving stopper that forces your body to shed weight and become slimmer without counting calories or running marathons. Or what about ashwagandha, the stress-reducing herb that soothes away wrinkles and blemishes? Or matcha tea, one of my favorites, the antioxidant-loaded green tea that gives you as much energy as coffee without the negative side effects associated with all the caffeine. All 3 of these, as well as the remaining 8 superfoods I'm about to reveal, are inside this best-selling USDA organic, gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, vegan Organifi green juice.
Here's what to do. Every morning, I take 1 scoop of Organifi green juice, mix it up in a glass of water, and congratulations, you just had 11 of the world's healthiest superfoods in 7 seconds of work. No groceries, no washing, no chopping, no leftovers or cleanup. Just a glass and a spoon, and you can toss it in the dishwasher after. And unlike a lot of those other green juices, this stuff actually tastes amazing. That's because instead of adding unhealthy sugars, we've included a secret ingredient. It's a rare rainforest fruit from Southeast Asia, and it's so valuable the Chinese government has banned it from being grown outside the country because inside there's a compound 170 times sweeter than sugar, but with 0 calories and no effect on your blood sugar level. And yes, that means you can enjoy sweets without getting fat. It's not stevia and it's not aspartame, but it makes the Organifi green juice unique, and that is both delicious and unbelievably good for your body.
I'll reveal what this secret ingredient is in just a moment, but to give you an idea of how healthy Organifi green juice is, one of the ingredients inside this is Babylonian wheatgrass. Now, this is a food that was worshipped by ancient civilizations 5,000 years ago for its positive impact on health and vitality.
And just 1 ounce is equivalent to eating 23 pounds of ordinary garden vegetables. So don't be surprised if your cravings lower, because it doesn't just attack fat loss by supercharging your metabolism and eliminating cravings with spirulina. It's got another amazing superfood that actually lets you eat sweets and still lose weight. It's an orange root, and it's been used in many Eastern cultures as a spice. I personally like to call it golden ginger, but it's more common. It's known as turmeric. And to understand how turmeric is one of the world's best fat loss tools, first, you'll have to understand how sugars, sweets, and carbs leading to weight gain. It floods your bloodstream with a hormone called insulin. And insulin tells your body to pretty much do one thing and one thing only: store the sugar as fat. So these sugars go straight to your belly, your hips, your thighs, and worse, your internal organs, where it gets stored as new fat cells, or it gets stuffed into old fat cells. So how does turmeric fight all of this? Well, when it comes to lowering your blood sugar and stopping insulin from wreaking havoc on your body, there's arguably no better treatment than turmeric, prescription drugs included. A 2009 Auburn University study published by the Biochemistry and Biophysical Research Communications explained it best. They found a compound in turmeric that is 400 times more potent in minimizing insulin's effect on your body than metformin, the most common modern diabetes drug. So go ahead, you can grab a donut, a cookie, a slice of chocolate cake, and eat it every once in a while and not feel guilty. As long as you had our glass of Organifi green juice in the morning. Of course, we don't recommend going overboard and having a full-on binge or anything like that. You should still be eating healthy foods the majority of the time. Just know that if you cheat every once in a while, it's okay. That's why healthy, fit people all over the country are so excited about Organifi green juice. Just check out what they have to say. Robert started using green juice. He lost 21 pounds at the young age of 65. Nice job, Robert. Sandra lost 41 pounds even though she was only eating the secret to improve her general health. And Arthur lost 32 pounds and feels like he's 18 again. Isn't that amazing? Most people believe that the foods that are good for you automatically taste like rabbit food. And if you've tried other green juices before, you probably have had the unfortunate experience of drinking something that tastes like lawnmower discharge. Yuck. Not knowing the whole time that the green juice you've been drinking actually has extra sugar added to it to make it taste good. Here's where Organifi green juice separates itself from the pack.
This stuff is actually delicious. It's cool, it's crisp, it's refreshing, like a smoothie, without the grittiness or the grass taste of other green juices. You see, here at Organifi, we believe that a food's taste is a sign of quality. And if you've ever had fresh, organic fruits and vegetables straight out of the garden, I'm sure you've noticed the flavors explode in your mouth more brightly than any supermarket produce ever could. So if you think Organifi green juice's amazing taste is because we get our ingredients from only the freshest, purest, most natural sources, you'd be absolutely right, partly.
Yes, we did make this health-boosting, fat-melting drink with 11 of the world's healthiest superfoods. And yes, we did find the freshest, highest quality ingredient sources on the planet, but for us, that wasn't enough. We wanted to make absolutely sure that you would love the taste, so you would drink it every morning and see your health go up and your weight go down. So we've added a secret ingredient. We didn't want to add just sugar or some subpar ingredients like other companies do. So we did something completely different. We found a rare fruit that grows deep inside the jungles of China and northern Thailand. With a natural compound inside that's 170 times sweeter than sugar, yet has no effect on blood sugar levels and 0 calories. It's not stevia and it's not aspartame, but it has the scientists astounded. This food is all naturally grown from Mother Earth. It's called monk fruit, and it's an extract that's so sweet that just 1 gram of it is the same sweetness as the sugar in 2 whole bottles of Coca-Cola. We've included just a touch of this inside of the Organifi green juice to give it more of that sweet, smoothie taste without all the fattening effects of sugar. Monk fruit is so rare and so valuable that the Chinese government has a ban on it and its genetic material ever leaving the country. Pretty crazy, right? That means it's only grown and manufactured in Asia, and it's incredibly expensive to import. Luckily, we were able to work out a deal with a local farm there. And we included it in the Organifi green juice, and it has been an absolute game changer. Just see for yourself. Cindy, who has an amazing story, said that this is the best green juice I have ever tasted. Shelly just recently bought green juice, and she loves the taste. And Dale said that this stuff is really good. Tastes great, easy to use, mixes fast. It's the thing I do in the morning. And we get more and more of these messages every single day. So you can rest assured, the crisp, refreshing hint of sweetness, taste of Organifi green juice is something you and your family are going to want and enjoy over and over again. And of course, we didn't just add monk fruit to Organifi green juice for just the taste. We included the most powerful superfoods for boosting your physical and mental health in this recipe. You see, monk fruit, or lohan go, as the Chinese called it, used to be eaten by the holy monks in the region to extend their lives. It's because this superfood is filled with powerful antioxidants not found in any other foods we know of. These antioxidants are called mongrosides. and they're so potent that they've been investigated as a possible anti-cancer agents. It's the ultimate proof that healthy foods can taste amazing.
Are you curious what Organifi green juice tastes like? Click the link below, grab your supply now. Because of how rare and how high quality our ingredients are, a month's supply is normally pretty pricey. We've included a massive discount for you. You may be surprised when you find out how big it is. More on that in just a moment. When your Organifi green juice arrives at your doorstep in a couple of days, go ahead and mix your first glass in just 7 seconds. Here's what you can expect. First 20 minutes after you drink it, you're gonna feel this incredible rush of energy that your body is flooded with healthy vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. It'll feel almost like you've gone through maybe a couple cups of coffee, right? However, there's one key difference. You won't feel the jittery anxiousness that sometimes you may feel. And that energy is going to stay with you for an entire day. And you can thank Mr. Matcha Green Tea for that. The ashwagandha as well, and the other superfoods inside for that matter. But Organifi green juice isn't just about that.
It's about you becoming the healthiest version of yourself that you can be. That's why we've included a superfood called chlorella. It comes from an organism related to the sea kelp, and it's packed with protein, healthy fats, fiber, chlorophyll, vitamins, minerals, and it's known as the nature's ultimate multivitamin. Just take a look at the nutrition facts. Insane. Spinach, broccoli, and kale move aside. Chlorella is healthier and more nutrient dense than all three, which is amazing. With this many nutrients inside, expect your immune system to strengthen. No more being tired all the time. In fact, Nutrition Journal recently published findings that eating chlorella significantly increases your serum concentrations of NK lymphocytes, interferon Y, interleukin 1B, and interleukin 12, all markers of your immune system's health, in just 8 weeks. And chlorella isn't even the healthiest ingredient inside. That title belongs to the Himalayan plant known as the Tree of Immortality. More on that in a moment. You see, we wanted Organifi green juice to cover all aspects of your health. A truly done-for-you, all-in-one solution in just 7 seconds a day. So we've included a splash of Eureka Lemon to alkalize your body, calming down the heartburn and maybe those upset stomachs, and to also fill you up with vitamin C, 187% of your daily recommended intake in just 1 cup, boosting your immune system. We've added green leaf beets to detoxify your blood and the rest of your body. You've heard of fasts and cleanses to rid your body of toxins you get from preservatives and chemicals lurking in your daily lives. Well, your liver is the organ that removes all of that from your system. And green leafy beets feed your liver compounds, there's betaine, pectin, and betalain, that are scientifically proven to improve its function. We've added rhizomatic spearmint, which naturally soothes away headaches and migraines and helps with digestion. But we've forgotten the most important nutrient of all, water. And not just any water, coconut water. Organifi green juice has a hydrating dose of coconut extract, which is filled with potassium to give you the electrolytes and the help your body needs to absorb the water. But truthfully, none of these ingredients compare with the healthiest ingredient inside. It grows in the mountains of Tibet, and its powerful anti-aging effects are so worshipped that native cultures have called it the Tree of Immortality, or the Never Die Tree. Scientists in the Western world call it the moringa tree, and just 100 grams of its leaves contains 9 times the amount of protein that's in yogurt, 10 times the vitamin A in carrots, 15 times the potassium in bananas, 17 times the calcium in milk, 12 times the vitamin C in oranges, and 25 times the iron in spinach. Ancient native traditions claim that this tree prevents 300 different diseases, and modern science pretty much agrees. But it doesn't just make you younger on the inside.
It wouldn't be so well known for its anti-aging effects if it didn't also make you younger on the outside.
Believe it or not, moringa tree leaves contain a compound called zeatin, which nourishes the skin cells, soothes out the wrinkles, and it just so happens that moringa leaves contain several thousand times more zeatin than any other known plant. No wonder why people call it the Tree of Immortality. Now, obviously, including moringa tree as an ingredient doesn't mean Organifi green juice will make you live forever. But because we've included the healthiest ingredients found on Mother Earth, mixed with just the right proportions so that all aspects of your health are taken care of. We're talking about spirulina, we're talking about ashwagandha, matcha green tea, Babylon wheatgrass, turmeric, coconut water, eureka lemon, rhizomatic mint, green leaf beets, chlorella, and moringa, all inside one delicious tasting drink that you can mix up in just 7 seconds every morning. That's why people send us messages saying things like, "Oh my God, I just had my first glass. I love it. I'm so excited. It's so yummy. I've been using it for 6 months. Love it. I've had a week and ran out of it, and I could tell the difference without it. I've been drinking Organifi green juice for 3 weeks, and it's awesome. I love it."
I just turned 45 about a month and a half ago. So, I noticed my recovery time's different. When I get aches and pains and I'm sore, if I get sick, my recovery time takes a lot longer than it used to back when I was like, 20, in my 20s. My health goals were mainly to really just stay fit, try and keep my body as fit as I can as I get older, because I have 3 kids and I like to play with them, but then there are times when I notice that my kids are running around and I can't keep up. And I've always taken pride on being the dad that likes to be hands-on, likes to play around, likes to jump around and have a good time with them. And I was noticing that I wasn't really able to do that as much as I started getting older. I was noticing that I was getting heavier than I am used to. I would say that a healthy weight that I like to be at is usually about 185. And I was tipping the scale at one point at about 215, 220 pounds. A lot of lower back pain, getting sick and staying sick for a really long time and just not feeling good. And at a certain point, sometimes you just have to make a decision and say, hey, I gotta do something about this. There was one time when I was at the park with my son. I was just kind of sitting on the bench and he wanted to play with me and I just couldn't do it. There was really nothing that I can do. And while all the other kids were playing and he could have been having a good time, he decided that he wanted to just sit beside me and say, you know what, I'm just gonna keep you company. And at that point, I realized, wow, my health and my sedentary behavior is not only affecting me, but now I have a son who's making a decision to just sit on the bench with me instead of playing out there with all of his friends. As I was getting heavier, my energy levels were getting lower. I wasn't hugely obese or anything like that, but I noticed a lot of weight around my midsection, a lot of fat around my face. And not only was I noticing it, but I have some people in my life that are very open and saying, hey, you're getting a little heavy there, what's going on? Like many people, being able to juice and be able to create like your own green drinks at home tends to be very time consuming and very inconvenient. So when I saw the little tearaway pouches of the green juice, I thought to myself, this is perfect. And so I started using it. I'm using this Organifi green drink. I thought it tasted good, but when I tried it, I was like, wow, I could drink this every day. I noticed my skin started clearing up a little bit more. I started having a little more energy. And then when I started incorporating that into like my protein and my oatmeal, it just made it that much easier. The green drink is just great by itself, but it'd be interesting to see like what type of recipes that other people can come up with the different products and how it's impacted their lives too. First thing I noticed is my energy levels. Another thing that I was noticing was I was sleeping better. And then in addition to that, I was stepping on the scale. I'm noticing, wow, I'm down 3 pounds this week. Wow, I'm down another 6 pounds this week. Wow, I'm down another 10 or 15 pounds from when I started doing this. And I realized that what I was doing was starting to work. I'm not the only one, that there are a lot of people that are in my shoes and that I could probably impact other people's lives if they see me change, not only my family, but other people in my life as well. Over the course of a few months recently, I think I've dropped about 25 pounds and I feel fantastic. I feel stronger than I've felt in a really long time, and I have more energy and I sleep better. So there's a lot of benefits to that. When I look in the mirror, I like what I see, as opposed to trying to hide away and try and get baggy clothes or just to kind of hide away where people won't see me. I feel better about myself. I'm not as self-conscious as I was about my appearance, but it also reflects on the way that I carry myself as well. And being what I do for a living, it's very important that I'm very outgoing. I'm talking to a lot of people. And when I have those things happening where I feel good about myself, I like what I see in the mirror, and I just have that more self-confidence, it transitions not only into my personal life, but it also transitions into my professional life as well. So the weight loss was great, but the person that I became because of it is so much more beneficial and has so much more value. I have a lot of friends that are noticing and they're saying, wow, what have you been doing? Especially when I don't see people that I know very well and I don't see them for like maybe 3 or 4 weeks. And then when they see me, they get that look on their face like, something's different about you. I would say just do it, because the more that you just kind of think about something, the more that you have like a great idea of something that you want to accomplish. Great ideas are good, but until you put a plan in action and you start actually doing it, an idea is really not worth anything. So start a little bit at a time. Don't make any of these crazy drastic changes in your life where you totally shock your system and your body doesn't know what to do. But sometimes it's the simple act of just adding maybe the green juice to what you do throughout the day, and then maybe changing what you're already using as far as protein. For the people that are out there that use a protein powder, maybe just replace your existing protein powder with the complete protein with Organifi and see how your body likes that too. But little by little, step by step, I always think of it like if you're building a wall, you're building it 1 brick at a time. But eventually you're gonna have a wall, and who knows, maybe you'll have a castle.
My name is Paula, and this is my Organifi story. A few years back, I was diagnosed with incurable liver disease. I've been out searching for something that's going to help me make that better. I heard about Fit Life from a friend of mine on Facebook. I saw a picture of her, and she looked awesome. So I asked what she had done to lose weight and look as great as she did. She had started juicing and eating more healthy for herself to try to lower cholesterol. My life has changed since adopting a healthy lifestyle in many ways. I have lost 40+ pounds. When I started in July of 2013, I was on 4 medications. I've since been able to get off 3 of them, which would be 2 for high blood pressure and 1 for high cholesterol. I went from a size 16 to a size 8. My mental outlook is so much better. My liver counts are normal. It's just been amazing. There are a lot of people looking for ways to make their life better. So if I see the opportunity or someone asks me, I make sure that I give them the best information that I can. When someone pays me a compliment, because I do look different, I've lost 40 pounds, it's because of my choices of healthy eating. I do a morning walk in the morning, and my grandson comes and I watch him all day while my other daughter works. Then I get into my juicing routine, lemon water, juices, or maybe a super shake. Organifi has impacted me by making it easier for me to get the nutrients that I need throughout the day on a daily basis. If I don't have time at all for juicing, I can use Organifi. If I want to do several juices during the day, I can use Organifi for a few of them. One of the ways that I really enjoy Organifi is in a super shake smoothie. I like to add it to that. It's got a great minty taste. I love it that way. And if I'm busy, it's something that I can use to very quickly to get the nutrients that I need. It also gives you a super boost of energy, so it makes your day a little more pleasant. I would recommend Organifi to anyone who's looking to make an easy improvement in their nutrition. It's something that you can use easily and quickly without much thought. You just mix it with water and go. It's awesome. I know for myself, since I started this lifestyle, I'm sugar-free, gluten-free, and dairy-free. And I truly believe that the micronutrients in juicing and in Organifi help me to be able to sustain that kind of lifestyle. I feel that Organifi sustains my nutritional needs. As a mother, it's important for me to be healthy so that I'm here for a really long time, to enjoy my family, my immediate family, my children, their children, my grandchildren, and that I can live out the rest of my life the way I want to live it, healthy, being able to do what I want to do. By teaching my children a healthy lifestyle, they can in turn do the same for their children. And I think as that goes down the line, it's just gonna make for a better, healthier family for generations.
My name is Kellen, and this is my Organifi story. Before adopting a healthy lifestyle, I was sick and tired. I couldn't be the parent that I wanted to be. I couldn't keep up with my child. I was dragging. Mental clarity, I didn't have one. Now I'm focused, and there's really no denying that I am much healthier than I was, say, 4 years ago. A healthy and nutritious lifestyle has impacted my children. It's helped my life with my wife quite a bit.
Adopting a healthy lifestyle has changed my life in every single way. I was able to cure several illnesses right off the bat with changing my lifestyle and my eating habits. So through adopting a healthy lifestyle and taking products such as Organifi every day really helped boost my energy, taking care of a 1-year-old.
So as a father, it's extremely important to be healthy, not only as an example for my children, but it's important to have the energy to keep up with my kids, and not only to keep up with my kids, but to be focused and to have the mental clarity to be present.
Starting the day out with just that cleansing, healthy food helps sets the tone for the day, it helps my mental focus and my energy, and just really being able to be a healthy, good example.
Being present with my kids is easier when I have the mental clarity that's provided by living a healthy lifestyle.
So by having a healthy, nutritious lifestyle, diet, and being active has really been a good influence on my children.
That's the one thing about Organifi. It's so convenient. I love juicing. I love to juice with my son. It's fun. He loves it. And then we get to drink and feel better after. But it is so nice to wake up in the morning and put a scoop of Organifi into a thing of water and be done. I don't have to clean the juicer. I don't have to prep the vegetables.
I started taking Organifi because my husband ordered it, and I found many benefits shortly after. It gave me a lot more energy to get through the day with my young children, chasing them and just being busy. Organifi has made getting all my nutrients and supplements in the morning super simple. I just grab a scoop, throw in my morning smoothie, and I've got all my greens, all my extra nutrients that I need for that day.
It's just so nice to be able to have it in one container. And you've got all those superfoods, you've got the antioxidants, you've got the energy boost, you've got everything you need. It tastes great. I've had a lot of the other ingredients. They don't taste good, you know? They taste like hay. Organifi doesn't taste like hay, it actually tastes good.
I would definitely recommend it to all my mothers that I'm friends with, who are chasing small children, who are on the go, who have really busy schedules. It's helped me keep up the energy with my little baby who is constantly nursing, constantly running around, tons of energy.
It's been incredible. Every morning I wake up, I have to have the Organifi. I drink it now instead of my coffee, which is huge because I'm a huge coffee buff. And I don't drink coffee anymore.
My husband is a huge inspiration to me. He's always setting goals and dreams and really fulfilling those on a daily basis.
So I've had a dream of owning my own farm, making my own food, living a sustainable lifestyle.
We want to grow our own food and maybe have enough to share with others. Just get up every day, go out in the garden, grab some breakfast, grab some vegetables to juice, and start our day like that. When we run into people at the store, they're always asking what we're doing and, you know, advice on health.
Living a healthy lifestyle shows, and people see what I eat, people see what I'm doing.
The healthy habits that I encourage others to use are definitely starting with diet. Starting with a whole foods, plant-based diet and getting most of your nutrition through your food.
I think it's really important to take activity to another level. Be active, get outdoors, and we do that as a family, and that's fun. We don't own a television, so we cook, we play, we prepare food, we live, and we love.
And as you can imagine, having such high quality ingredients means it's not cheap. Yet, I'm pretty much sure you're going to be shocked at how affordable it is. For example, if you were to buy all 11 superfoods you discovered today and the exact compounds you need to unlock their potential health benefits, here's what you pay. Ashwagandha, $25, spirulina, $31, chlorella, $49, and you bring the price up to $105 for a month's supply. And honestly, you may not even be able to find some of these ingredients. But if you know where to look, you may be able to find Babylonian wheatgrass, it's $25, and matcha, $48, to bring it up to $173 a month. Today, however, you won't pay $173. Because you've watched this entire presentation, we know that you care about your health just like I do. That's why we want to offer you Organifi Green Juice today, not for $150 or even $120. You'll be getting a month's supply of all 11 superfood ingredients mixed in and ready to go for just $79.95. That's a whole month's supply for just $2.66 a day. And that's without the fast action discounts I'll show you in just a moment, which could save you almost half off. We're so confident Organifi Green Juice will help you achieve your health goals that if you're not completely satisfied after 1 year, if you don't see pounds melting off, gaining more energy, have that glowing, youthful skin, and becoming a healthier, happier looking version of yourself, and if you don't absolutely love the taste when you drink it every single morning, just send us the container back and I'll give you a 100% refund. That's right, you can drink the entire container on me, and if you still don't like it, you pay nothing. That's absolutely zero risk for today. And that's how strongly we stand by Organifi Green Juice. So click the button below and let us know how much Organifi Green Juice you want. Organifi Green Juice contains only the purest, most natural, and healthiest ingredients we could find. So it remains USDA organic, GMO-free, gluten-free, soy-free, and completely vegan. Every single one of our 11 superfood ingredients is written on the nutrition label, so you know exactly what you're getting, with no extra subpar foods added that'll dilute the effect or even contaminate it. And not only is it the highest quality green juice on the market, it's also the best tasting because of our unique addition of monk fruit extract. No other green juice has the same minty, refreshing, smoothie-like flavor with a hint of sweetness. When you invest in your health today, you'll be joining over 4 million of us in the Organifi family in our quest to become the fittest, healthiest versions of ourselves. While the rest of the world is becoming more overweight, tired, and sick every single day, poisoning themselves with preservatives, high carb diets, high sugar diets, and processed foods, you and I and the rest of the Organifi family will be slimming down, looking younger, and feeling more energetic. And we're so excited to have you be part of our family, part of this health revolution. We'll give you a 13% discount just for watching this video. Your discount will automatically be applied when you click the button below. That drops your price of the Organifi Green Juice way down. And that's not all. If you click the button below now, we'll show you how you can get the world's healthiest juice for $1.53 a day or even less. And that's almost half off. So click the button below this video to order your supply of Organifi Green Juice today. Once you do, you'll be taken to our secure checkout page trusted by over 4 million health junkies worldwide. If it looks like this, you know you're on the right page. Then you'll input your payment and shipment information. We'll immediately set aside the Organifi Green Juice and ship it out to you as soon as possible. In a couple days, you'll get the package in the mail, and you can taste the cool, refreshing, revitalizing health drink for yourself. Don't be surprised if you start waking up with more energy. If you take on the next day without dragging through in the morning, it's because your body is getting detoxified from the toxins that are slowing it down. It's because your brain is getting the right nutrients it needs to think clearly and quickly. And if you see fat deposits on your waist, thighs, and arms shrinking, you'll know it's because your boosted metabolism is turning that fat into energy. Just imagine what it'll feel like to fit into the clothes you haven't worn since college. You'll not only lose the weight and be fit, you'll be healthy. You'll feel every aspect of your health improve, from your digestion to your immune system to your ability to concentrate and more. So if you catch your friends jealously glancing at you, your new body, and your renewed youthful skin and hair, feel free to enjoy the feeling. You deserve it. Just check out what some of these Organifi juice drinkers have to say. Organifi Green Juice is awesome. It's a great stress reliever. I just got mine, and I have been drinking it for a few days, and I love it so far. Love, love, love Organifi. Drinking it every morning with just water, great taste, and gives me energy. Are you getting excited yet? Again, if you're not satisfied with Organifi green juice experience for any reason whatsoever, if you don't like the packaging for some reason, if you don't like the mailman that delivered it, even if you don't like the nutrition label font we use, just send us an email and we'll refund you a month's supply, no questions asked. We want investing in your health to be risk-free, no-brainer for you. However, even though you'll have that option, we think that you'll be more than satisfied once the Organifi green juice arrives at your doorstep in a couple days and you drink that first delicious, creamy smooth glass. Once you feel its amazing effects on your body, you'll be a believer. Remember, your discount brings Organifi green juice down to just $69.95 for a 1-month supply instead of the regular $79.95 that we charge. Remember, your discount brings Organifi green juice down to $57.95 for a 1-month supply instead of our regular $79.95 that we charge. So click the button below to revolutionize your health, become that new, sexy, stronger, leaner you. Thank you for watching. I'm Drew Canoli. Remember, we're in this together. Sincerely, Drew Canoli. You still here? You want to hear more about Organifi green juice? Maybe you have some questions that I haven't answered yet. If that's the case, I'll go over some of the most common questions people have. First, most green juices I've tasted taste like grass. Is this one really different? The answer is yes. We've taken special care to make Organifi green juice not just revolutionary for your health, but also delicious. Who wants to drink swamp water when you can have a nice, cold, refreshing glass of heaven in your mouth? That's why we keep getting reviews saying stuff like this. Just got my first jar, tried it. It's definitely the best tasting green juice I've ever had. I'm on my 3rd day of drinking your fabulous Organifi green juice, and I can attest it tastes absolutely delicious. Got mine today, very minty taste, love it. We didn't want your health drink to taste like every other green juice on the market. That's why we added our unique blend of monk fruit, refreshing rhizomatic mint, and revitalizing Eureka lemon. Second question, health drinks that come in powder form seem processed. Are you sure it's safe to drink? Absolutely. You can rest assured that there is nothing unnatural added to Organifi green juice. Every ingredient comes from a natural plant source, and we've taken great care to prepare this product in a way that keeps it USDA organic, soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, and completely vegan. In fact, we recommend you let your children try it. Helping your kids get the right nutrients in their body is imperative. Once again, click the button below, grab your supply of Organifi green juice before the discount expires. Thank you so much for watching this. We'll see you soon.